Time is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go. I will build my love a bower near yonder pure and crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. We'll go, laddie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go. If my true love here were gone, I would surely find no other where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, laddie, go? Will you go, laddie, go? Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go. I will build my love a bower near yonder pure and crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. We'll go, laddie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. We'll go, laddie, go. go, will you go, let it go.
Hear me? There I am. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is January 25th. It is Robert Burns Night, the national poet of Scotland, and we are here to celebrate him and Scottish culture and men in kilts. If you're out there, please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from. I'm going to tune this up just a little bit more. Celia Farran is here. I know her pretty well. So when you see a woman named Celia Farran in the chat room, just know that that is not me. It is my mother. We share the same name, and so I can multitask, but I'm not that good. So check it out. That's my mom. She's here from Spring Green, Wisconsin. Yeah, I just need to get this a little nicer for you. And as we're getting ready to start the concert, just seeing who's here. Oh, wonderful. Lots of people. Okay, Donald's here from Northeast Tennessee. Linda's saying streaming from Kensington, California. Cody's here from Mississippi. Cinda's here from Arkansas. Julia's here from Arizona. And Sosu Coyote is here saying from Portland, Oregon. I nearly wrote Portland, Ireland. That's awesome. Oh, and Bonnie's here too. Wonderful. Well, I'm doing something this evening that I have never done before, which is a Scottish-themed show. Normally I do more Irish themes, but this time we're focusing on the Scottish theme of it all. Let me just get a few things adjusted here. Wonderful. Guptaval is here. Susanna sang from Beaufort, South Carolina. And A.M. Wazoo is saying Wazoo, Wisconsin. Wonderful. This song is on my Bard of Armagh CD, and it's one of the few Scottish songs that I actually do have in my repertoire. You just heard it if you came in early. It's from the Bard of the Armagh CD, and this is me singing it for you live. Let's all go together. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme. All around the blooming heather, will you go, laddie, go? Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, laddie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme. All around the blooming heather, will you go, laddie, go? I will build my love bower near yon pure and crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, laddie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme. All around the blooming heather, will you go, laddie, go? I will range through the wilds and the deep glens set dreary, and return with their spoils to the bower of my dearie. Will you go, laddie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme. All around the blooming heather, will you go, laddie, go? If my true love, he were gone, I would surely find no other where the wild mountain thyme rose around the blooming heather with you go la-dee-ho. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather with Igoladigo, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather with Igoladigo. Will you go, laddie, go? That is called Wild Mountain Thyme, beautiful Scottish ballad. Bridget Eden is here saying, "This gets my heart." Yeah, Bridget, I'm feeling with you. You shared some sad news with me, and I'll talk more about that later when I sing an Irish song. Julia saying, "Those vocals make my day. You are so amazing, Celia." Thank you, Julia. That's super sweet. And Tina's here saying, "Taking you out to the barn." Oh, I get to go sing for the horses. That's wonderful. A.M. Wausau is saying, oh, Wausau, of course, Wausau, Wisconsin. I know Wausau. Asking on Venmo for the last 4 digits of, is it my phone number? Is that what it's asking for? 5852, if that's the question. Guptabla saying, "Peacefully warm and warmly peaceful." Thank you, Celia. Mm-hmm. Well, we are starting out sweet and peaceful, and we're going to have a little bit of fun as well. Let's go for it. Let's start right away. Let me get this all set up so that everything's working properly to the best that we can. You know, it's so funny. I could not find a hair tie, and I knew I had 2 around here somewhere. Could not find them. And I just found one connected to the Velcro of this cable. And it looks kind of like a cable. I'm trying to get this in here. Oh, well, that's why. Because it's on the other side of the iPad, not that side. Oh my goodness. All right. So Coyote that's Shannara, right? I was saying, "For some reason, when you speak, you are not coming through distinctly, Celia. Singing, yes, but not speaking. It's kind of blurry. I wonder if it's maybe because there's a little bit of reverb on my voice. Let me know if that persists, would you please?" So, I'm singing songs that I just haven't sung in forever, and sometimes some of these songs I've never, ever sung. So this one is called The Piper. And there's a part that you get to do if you want to. You get to do the sound of the bagpipe. Now, I recorded this earlier so that it wouldn't take quite so long. Sorry, that was a little loud. And we're going to do this song. It's all about going to a party where a bagpiper is present. Let me get things ready here. Yeah. There we go. Well, it was Burns night, and they gave a great party and invited us all to the dance. So we gathered a crowd, went down to the pub, a few pleasant hours to spend. There was Bridget, Shannara, and Brian, and myself. No jollier crowd could you find. The most important, I almost forgot. I near left the piper behind. We invited him down to the party, and he brought his pipes by chance. We asked him to sing, but he said, "Oh no, but I'll play for a bit of a dance." So he took down his pipes and began to play, till someone got fooling about, and they put a big hole in the bags of his pipes. And this is the tune that came out. Skiddity-yak-doo-dah, skiddity-yak-doo-dah, skiddity-yak-dah, skiddity-yak-doo-dah, skiddity-yak-dah, skiddity-yak-doo-dah. Skiddity-yak-doo-dah. piper found out that his bag was popped, he made a great lump on the floor. His back toe got to working in sledgehammer style, and he landed it under the door. Then Michael and I and all the rest, we made a great rush for the door. But the piper had 9 of us down for the count, and swore he would kill 20 more. We invited him down to the party, and he brought his pipes by chance. We asked him to sing, and he said, "Ach no, but I'll play for a bit of a dance." So he took down his pipes and began to play, till someone got fooling about, and they put a big hole in the bags of his pipes, and this is the tune that came out. So if ever you go to a party, be sure to keep this in your mind. Always be kind to the piper, and you'll find he's a gentleman kind. But if trouble should start, then stay out of his way, for he carries an awful big doll. You won't see it coming, but woo, when it lands, you'll know he's a Scotsman kid dog. We invited him down to the party, and he brought his pipes by chance. We asked him to sing, and he said, "Ach no, but I'll play for a bit of a dance." So he took down his pipes and began to play, till someone got fooling about. Who was it? And they put a big hole in the bags of his pipes, and this is the tune that came out. Good old tune. I used to sing that when I was living in New York City, and I did a show called Stories in the Stone, which was a bunch of Celtic and Irish songs. I'm just going to do a little bit of adjusting here because the sunlight is going down outside, and so I'm thinking that maybe we need just a little bit more of this, and that should do the trick. How's everyone doing out there? Looks like I lost my chat room. There, you're back. Cecilia's saying, best rendition of Piper yet. Thanks, Mom. Actually, my mother introduced me to that song. I think, Mom, you had produced a couple of shows at the Guard Theatre in Spring Green for a couple of artists that had come over from Ireland, and they did one of those songs, that song, and that's how I learned that song. So pretty cool, huh? All right. Anything I need to... Deirdre's here. Wonderful. Deirdre, good. I'm glad you're out there. Excellent, excellent. Moving right along to another song that's Scottish and about the kilt, because this concert is called We Need More Men in Kilts. Shh, right there. And this one, I used to listen to this song as a kid growing up in the Irish community, and it's called Donald, Where's Your Trousers? Now, to understand this song, you have to know that what trousers are. Trousers would be trousers, and trousers, for those who are not familiar with some of that terminology, would be pants. But if you say pants in England, Ireland, or Scotland, that means something totally different. Pants means underpants there. So, Donald, where's your trousers? It could mean both, actually. It could mean both, underpants and pants in this song. Let me see if I can find the lyrics. Here we go. Feel free to sing along, feel free to dance. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets in my kilt I go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? This is from Donald's point of view. I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm not very big and I'm awful shy. The lassies shout as I go by. Oh, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high. high, let the window low. Through the streets in the kilt I go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? A lassie took me to a ball. It was slippery in the hall. I was feared that I would fall, for I had nae on me trousers. Let the window high, let the window low. Through the streets in me kilt I go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? Now I went down to the underground, right there in London town. The ladies turned their head around, saying, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets in my kilt I go. All the lassies say hello, saying, Donald, where's your trousers? To wear a kilt is my delight. It's not wrong, I know it's right. The Highlanders would get a fright if they saw me in me trousers. Window high, let the window low. Through the streets in my kilt I go. All the lassies say hello, singing, Donald, where's your trousers? The lassies want me, everyone, well, they let them catch me if they can. You cannot take, no, I gotta start that over. Oh, the lassies want me, everyone, well, let them catch me if they can. You cannot take the breeks of a Highland man. Oh, I don't wear no trousers. Let the window high, let the window low. Through the streets in my kilt I go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? Let the window high, let the window low. Through the streets in my kilt I go. All the lassies say hello, singing, Donald, where's your trousers? Well, I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm not very big and I'm awful shy. The laddies, they yell as I go by, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the window high, let the window low. Through the streets in my kilt I go. All the lassies say hello, singing, Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers? Fun song. Donald, where's your trousers? That was fun to work up for this song, for this concert. So if you're just coming in, it's not giving me numbers of everybody's, there's a lot more out there than this number is giving me. So if you're just coming in, I'm asking for a $10 minimum suggested donation for this concert. I did a whole series of concerts last year online, and so few people were donating, and I was just making them free access, pay what you want. So now I'm asking for a minimum of $10 donation, and normally my concerts are $20 and above, so be as generous as you'd like to be, and it certainly does make a big difference for me when you do donate, and I'm very, very grateful. All right, Julia's saying, this is amazing, and Frank is saying, love you, Celia, love you back, Frank. You and Cinda are out there, that's really sweet. Shannara is saying, I've often wondered if that line is breeks, meaning breeches or breaks. You cannot put the breeks on a Highland man. I was thinking that same thing myself, and I think it means breaks. Like there is no off switch. So that's how I interpret it. But there's going to be other Scottish words happening on this journey that I still don't understand what they mean. Shannara is saying, Celia also seems to be speaking faster than usual tonight. Does she? I didn't even have any caffeine today, but I'm just excited for all these. Yeah, you're right. I could probably take a breather. You cannot put the brakes on a Celia. Oh, that's right. All right. This next one's fun. Let me see if I can get those lyrics there. Well, a Scotsman clad in kilt left the bar one evening fair, and you could tell by how he walked that he had more than his share. He fumbled around until he could no longer keep his feet, and he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. A ring-ding-diddle-diddle-lady-o, ring-di-diddle-i-o, he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. About that time, two young and lovely lassies wandered by, and one says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, see yon sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. Ring-ding-diddle-diddle-lady-o, ring They crept up on that sleeping Scotsman, quiet as could be. They lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see, and there, behold, for them to view beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. A ring-ding-diddle-diddle-ay-diddle, ring-diddle-ay-o, was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment. Then one said, we must be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along. And as a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Oh, around that bonny star the Scotsman's kilt did lift and show. A ring-ding-diddle-diddle-ay-diddle, ring-diddle-ay-o, round the bonny star that Scotsman's kilt did lift and show. Now the Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled for the trees. Behind a bush he lifts his kilt, and he gawks at what he sees. And in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, lad, I don't know where you been, but I see you won first prize. A ring-ding-diddle-diddle-ay-diddle, ring-diddle-ay-o. Oh, lad, I don't know where you been, but I see you won first prize. Awesome. And Cinda, are you out there? Because I need to show this. This is something that Cinda gave to me. I think you gave this to me in St. Louis several years back. And this is a little card that Cinda created. It's her brainchild. I don't know if you can read that. It says, Kilt approval. Can you read it? It's a first prize, Kilt approval. And I have yet to find someone to give this to, but I still keep it in my wallet. There, Cinda's laughing. Good, she's out there. Lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you've won first prize. Excellent. The Scotsman. We are celebrating kilts and, of course, Robert Burns. It is Robert Burns Night, January 25th. And to celebrate, I would like to sing a Robert Burns song, but I need to get a few things prepared for that. I got a wild hair this morning, and I thought I would share with you a little slideshow of images that I took, pictures that I took when I was at Bonnie Doon Beach in Santa Cruz, California, near Santa Cruz. And let me go find it for you. Bonnie Doon, Bonnie Doon. So I created a little slideshow so you could watch that while I sing the song Bonnie Doon, which I need to get ready for you as well. So there's a loop. I did this thing where I kind of arranged it on the looper so I don't have to take the time to create the loops. And I need to move myself over here so that you can see the slideshow. And Robert Burns, incredibly prolific artist and poet, and he's probably most famous for Auld Lang Syne in the States or around the world. And this song is called, I'm going to adjust one more thing here. Hi. There. This song is called Bonnie Doon. So let me get that ready. Yep. It's more of a sad song in a way, but you know how the Celts are good at sad songs. Yes, indeed. All right. Excuse me, Siri is wanting me to talk to her, and I don't really want to talk to Siri right now, so I'm going to go get this figured out. Let's see. Okay. Bonnie Doon. Oh, let me get the slide so you can see it. There it is. One of the things I really love about these pictures is you'll see one come around, and I'm in a cave looking out at the ocean, and the shape of the cave makes it look like a witch's hat. But when you look into the cave, the shape makes it look like a cross. So it's a really interesting cross section, I suppose you could say. All right. There's the cross. See, maybe the witch's hat will come in next. That's from just outside the cave. And this next one might be the witch's hat. Yep, that's so. All right. He begs and prays upon Idun, can he bloom, say fresh and fair? How can you chant, ye little birds, and I so weary, full ye break my heart, you warm and flowers, full sweet upon the flowery moon. Ye mind me all departed joys, departed never to return. Oft I walked my body doom to see the rose and woodbine twine, and a bird sang all its love, and fondly say, did I own mine? With lightsome heart I pulled the rose, full sweet upon the flowery tree. But my false love, he stole my rose, and he left the thorn with me. He begs and begs, oh, lonely moon, oh, can he bloom, say fresh and fair? How can ye chant, ye little birds, and I say weary, full of care? Ye break my heart, ye warm and birds will wander through the flowery thorn. Ye mind me all departed joys, departed never to return. Oft I roved by bonny Doon to see the rose and woodbine twine, and false love. He stole my rose, and all he left the thorn with me. Bonnie Doon. Now, to be clear, the pictures that you're looking at are from Bonnie Doon, California, Bonnie Doon Beach in California. They are not the Bonnie Doon of Scotland. But I imagine that this Bonnie Doon here in California was created, this one, because it was probably very like Bonnie Doon in Scotland. Checking in with everyone. Rachel tagged Debbie, who I also know. If you come in, Debbie, hi, it's good to see you. And Barbara here is saying, back at ya. Not sure what that means, or if you're talking to someone else. Barbara McGraw is here saying, your voice is like a beautiful bell in this song. Oh, thank you. Well, that's really cool, because I'm going to do a song soon that is about bells, and I love how that works. A.M. Wasa is saying, thanks, Scoop Tabla. Looks like it is not that much warmer in Prescott. Barbara is saying, love you, gal, I think. Love you, gal. Awesome, thank you. So I saw you mention Prescott. A lot of people think I live in Prescott. I haven't lived in Prescott in a very, very long time. It's just where my P.O. box is. So if you see my emails that come out to you and it says Prescott, that's why. And currently, right now, in this physical location, I am in Langley, Washington on Whidbey Island. So I'm in a very different place than Arizona right now. And where I am looks a whole lot more like these pictures that you're seeing here. Beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful here. Awesome. So, I'd like to share with you a little story that happened for me today. I'm on Facebook, like a lot of you all, and let me get this. Actually, I need to move my body back over in this other place to my right, your left probably, and move that, and then move my chair. In the center. So I was checking Facebook, and Facebook shows you your memories, right, from a year ago. And this was several years back that this happened, but there was this picture, and I want to show it to you, that came up. And it looked like this, okay? And I thought, that looks so familiar to me. I'm not sure why it just looks so familiar. I've been doing this Scottish show. I've been, posting things about it. And then I realized that the reason it looks so familiar is because it's the Scottish flag in the sky. Now, here's what I think is so cool about this. I took this picture, this one. Everything is reversed right and left for me. I took this picture in Sedona, 2-3 years ago. And I took the picture on January 25th, which is Robert Burns Night. I didn't know that at the time, but perhaps Robert Burns or Scotland was sending me a message for the future, which is here. So I just wanted to share that with you because that just tickled me, and I didn't really have time to put those slides together, but I couldn't help myself because it just seemed so poignant, and I wanted to share that with you. The Scottish flag. All right. So I'm going to do just a few Irish songs, one on request. I got a request from Bridget, maybe 20 minutes before the show started. And I think I'm going to be able to do a song for you, Bridget. It's rough, I haven't done that song in a long time, but stand by, that's coming up. This next song is called F, Murphy's Law, and F stands for an F word that you've probably heard. And, let's see, where am I here? It has a little story behind it. I wrote this song when I was in Newfoundland, Canada, which is looks very similar to where I am here now. A lot of green, a lot of ocean and water and rocks and rain, a lot of all those things. And I was in my singer-songwriter group, which I still am in, and I write and record a song every week for my Patreon subscribers. By the way, that is one of the ways that you can donate for this concert is by becoming a Patreon subscriber, and you get tons of music. I think there's over 170 songs there that are exclusive. So you get, I don't know, how many albums worth, 13 albums worth of music now, maybe 15 albums worth of music. So this song is only available there. And the prompt that week for the singer-songwriter group was to write a song that had a phrase from another language in it. So I chose a phrase from the Irish language, and the phrase is Pog Mahon. Now, if you know what that means, you're probably giggling. If you don't know what that means, let me explain it to you. Pog Mahon in Irish or Gaelic means kiss my arse. So I put that into the song. And there's another little thing in this song that I explained because I thought it was common knowledge, this sort of terminology. It's called The Life of Riley. And the life of Riley is kicking up your feet, the good life, relaxing, letting go, and having fun. So you'll hear that in this song as well, and that will help it make sense. By the way, Bridget, this is not the song that I'm singing for your daddy. I'm not going to use the actual F word because there could be kids out there and I try to keep it clean. But I think you'll get the picture. F. Murphy's Law. I want the life of Riley. Pint of gold, pint of Guinness and a smile. Murphy can poke me home. I gotta do it my way. I'm hanging out with Riley for a while. Well, Murphy and his blasted law ripped through my world like a chainsaw. So I left my home, I hit the road alone, left that dirty, rotten scoundrel far behind. F. Murphy's Law. I want the life of Riley. Pint of gold, pint of Guinness and a smile. Murphy can poke my home. I always do it my way. I'm hanging out with Riley for a while. Well, it's not always easy, but it's always grand. Once you choose to set your soul free, they say the luck of the Irish, but you must understand, it takes courage to follow your dreams. F. Murphy's Law. I want the life of Riley. Pint of gold, pint of ice cream and a smile. Murphy can poke me home. I always do it my way. I'm hanging out with Riley for a while. You know, I want to say something about the Irish luck. I'm not sure I believe in luck, per se. I believe in making your own luck, creating your own luck. That's what I think. Riley is simple and sweet, knows what I need. Passionate heart with good intentions. Friends, green grass, good times and bare feet by the sea. And did I mention F. Murphy's Law? I want the life of Riley. Pint of gold, pint of Guinness and a smile. Murphy can pull my horn. I always do it my way. I'm hanging out with Riley for a while. F. Murphy's Law. I want the life of Riley. Pint of gold, pint of Guinness and a smile. Murphy can poke my horn. I gotta do it my way. I'm hanging out with Riley. I'm hanging out with Riley. I'm hanging out with Riley. Indefinitely. For a while. F. Murphy's Law. Of course, Murphy's Law is whatever can happen will happen. A.M. Wassa is saying, Edward Murphy Jr. I think you're tagging someone. By the way, yes, please do tag your friends. and let them come join us. And if they're not available now, they can come check out the replay. It will be available after the show. So if you're missing some of this, or you're driving, or you have to do other things, or you didn't catch the beginning, you'll be able to do that later. So thank you for tagging your friends. Please share this, tag this, so that more people can join us right now. Oh, we got a lot more people here than I thought. Okay, great. So Bridget is saying LOL, and Shannara is saying, and in Scots Gaelic, oh, I don't know how to pronounce that, the O is short rather than long. Oh, the O is short rather than long, as in hog rather than poke. Thank you. A.M. Wasa is tagging friends named Murphy and Riley. I think that's fantastic. That kind of adds right up, doesn't it? All right, Bridget, this one's for you. My heart goes out to you today. Bridget texted me just, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes before the concert started, and let me know that her father passed today. Her father's name is Jerry Kiley. Am I saying it right? Is it Kiley? Or I think so. And this one goes out to Jerry and to Bridget and her family. It's called Song for Ireland. It's on my Fire in the Head album. Just going to tune it up for you because I really want it to sound good. And I actually had to go jot down some lyrics because I have not sung this in so very, very long. But it's really one of my favorite songs from my New York days. I would get together with friends at the pub and we'd sit around and make music and, drink pints and just really good times. And there was a gentleman who got up and sang this song. It was the first time I had heard it. No, it wasn't the first. It was the first time I heard it live. Mary Black has a wonderful version of it on the Women's Heart CD. And so I heard a man sing it live, and I thought it was really cool. And I then learned the song myself. So this one goes out to Jerry. Awesome. Still not convinced this is happily tuned. Give me a sec. How's everyone doing out there? Bridget is saying that he is 100% Irish. I think they call that dyed in the wool. Dyed in the wool Irish. And that, I just noticed there's a pun there. He died today. He passed today, so he's dyed in the wool. That's much better. All right, let's send this one out to Jerry, shall we? Walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver-winged they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breasts. I saw black hat against the sky, or twisted rocks that run down to the sea. Living on your western shore, I saw summer sunset, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic Sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Talking all the day with true friends who try to make you stay, telling jokes and news and singing songs to pass the time away. Stood by Dingle Beach and cast in the wild foam, I saw the Atlantic bass. Living on your western shore, I saw summer sunset, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic Sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. Someone touched the boy sounds so grand and gay. Watch the Galway salmon run like silver dancing, dining in the sun. Living on your western shore, I saw summer sunset, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic Sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Dreaming in the night, I saw a land where no one had to fight. Waking in your dawn, I saw a teardrop in your morning light. Lying where the falcons fly, they twist and turn in your rare blue sky. Living on your western shore, I saw a summer sunset, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic Sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. And I sang a song for Bridget, that one goes out to your papa. May you rest in peace, and may you have peace in your heart. Song for Ireland. So that's my little Irish section of this concert, but if you want more Irish stuff in the future, in the near future, March 17th is St. Patrick's Day, and I will do another concert this year called Celtic Myth and Spirit, and hopefully you'll write that down right now and tune in. All right, Shannara sang such a beautiful song. Oh, it's scrolling too quickly. Sosu, who Shannara sang Caledonia. Are you talking about the song, Caledonia, you're calling me, now I know you're home. And if I shall become a stranger, oh, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, you're everything I've ever had. Not sure if you were talking about the song, but I do love that song. Barbara's giving some clapping, and Bridget is saying, my mom's side is Scottish. So yes, your mom's side Scottish and your dad's side is Irish, and so you are well represented in the Celtic world. Excellent. Thank you so much for your donations. There's a little ticker tape down here at the bottom which lets you know, I just want to make sure that this is actually, it might be cut off, I'm not sure. Lets you know all the different ways that you can donate. I'm just going to move that down a little bit. I'm not sure if that makes a difference for you all or not. Learning new things all the time. So there's all kinds of different ways to donate. You can just send me money via Venmo, via PayPal. You can do old school as a check, and you can donate on Patreon by becoming a Patreon subscriber. And the other really cool thing that I like to do is I make all my music on Bandcamp. There is a lot of it. I make it all name your own price. I've been doing that since COVID hit. And that's a wonderful way to donate as well. So if you want to go buy some music and name your own price and have that be your donation towards the concert, win, win, win. So lots of different options for you to do that. All right, Mizaiki Shadi, is that how I say that? Is saying something, but I'm not sure I understand. It's V-O-M-R-E-D. I'm not sure what that means, actually. So maybe you could enlighten me. Moving right along. This next song I have never sung live before, and I did not even write it. My dear friend, Mama Gina, wrote it. Check her out, Mama Gina. She does wonderful material, and this is one of her more playful songs. And when you hear the song, you will understand exactly why it must be sung this evening. If you're Mama Gina fans out there, you probably already know what song I'm talking about. I had the great pleasure of doing a concert with Mama Gina in Austin, Texas, several years back, and we coupled her song, this song, with We Need More Men in Kilts, my song. It was a really good pairing. So I'm going to get this ready so that I can sing this song for you. Now, it's a little tricky because the words are tricky for me and the words are really tiny on my screen. So I'll do the very best that I can. And I need my drum for it. So let's get that out as well, shall we? All right. Lots of details and bells and whistles and wires down here. And this song is about bells as well. It's called Ring It Every Day. Just gonna get rid of a few things so that I have. It's funny, I just could have tossed papers around. I don't know if you heard them fall on the ground, but then later I have to pick up a big mess. All right. All right, let's see how it goes. I am hopeful that I get the lyrics perfect. And if Mama Jean, you're out there, I hope you are, or you can catch the replay. Thank you so much for allowing me to cover this song. I texted her. I said, "Hey, sister, can I cover this song?" She said, "Oh my gosh, absolutely." She got me the lyrics and the music like within 30 seconds, I think. And so I hope you like this version. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to sing this. Tribe Domino's giving applause and prayer hands. Thank you for that. And this is called Ring It Every Day. The first time that I passed that kilted laddie on the corner, I thought I heard a bell ring, then I thought of it no more. The second time I passed that kilted laddie on the corner, I thought I heard a bell ring, but I couldn't know for sure. Every day that week as I stepped out across the street, I saw that kilted laddie, heard a bell as clear as day, ringing in me head, and that laddie, he was smiling, shy and oh so sweetly, and I thought I heard him say, "Ring it once, me laddie, make her look, me laddie, ring it twice to win her smile upon her way, ring it thrice for true love, oh that's everlasting, and if you want to keep her, you will ring it every day." He smiled at me, his eyes so green, he took his hands in mine, took my hands in his, and then I heard that bell go mad. I know I did. I said, "Did you hear that?" He said, "What did you hear, me lass?" "A bell." It was like a bell. "I hear it every time I pass. I pass you on this corner and I hear that ringing sound." And he said, "I hear bells, lass, whenever you're around." I looked into his eyes and I was under his sweet spell. I thought I heard him singing softly to himself, "Ring it once, me laddie, and make her look, me laddie, ring it twice to win her smile upon the way, ring it thrice for true love, all that's everlasting, and if you want to keep her, you will ring it every day." We met for tea and coffee, then we brunched, and then we picnicked. Our conversations lingered, grew deeper over time. His kisses were delicious. Oops. His kisses were delicious and his touch was so electric. And every moment with him I heard that sweet bell chime, till the night when all our clothes fell off, and oh, they fell off quick. And I saw it for the first time, that bell dangling from his "Did you know how much I love you?" from the first time that I saw you. 'Tis a family tradition and not some parlor trick. Me father and his father's father too, been blessed by the weeful with this little spell. We ring it out for true love, so you know that I am true love. And if ye be me bride, I will love you well. I saw him in his glory with that little bell a-dangling. It was hard. It was hard to look away. I see you, laddie, and I hear you, laddie, and I believe you, laddie, and this is what I say. Ring it once, me laddie, ring it for me, laddie, ring it twice to keep this smile upon my face, ring it thrice for true love, and you know I love you, laddie, and if you want to keep me, you will ring it every day. love, oh, everlasting. And if you want to keep it, you will ring it every day. And if you want to keep her, you will ring it every day. Oh, what a fun song. Thank you, Mama Gina, for writing that song. Fits so perfectly with the We Need More Men in Kilts theme. And just to give you a little reference point, I want to share with you a picture of my dear friend, Mama Gina. There she is. Goddess, sweet sister. She does lots of amazing material. Go look her up. If you have the Green album, it's a compilation of songs from all different artists. She's one of the artists on there, as am I. And she also sings on one of my songs on my my Karma album. And she does some wonderful vocals on Me and the Moon Tonight. So go check that out. Thank you, Mama Gina. You're a dear sweet soul, and I love ya. All right, moving along. It's time for the song of the evening. Do you know what we need more of? We need more men in kilts. All right. Linda's here saying, hi, it's Linda May joining late. I will watch the replay later, but watching from now until it's over. Never heard this song about the laddie on the corner. Ha ha. Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to sing it all for you, because it's probably a little known song, but I hope we can get it a little better known. Rachel Dance has given a heart, and Barbara's saying, love that song. And Shannara's saying, men in kilts. Lori's here smiling and giving some laughter. And Guptabla's saying, welcome back, Linda. Glad you're here. Wonderful. We do need more men in kilts. Let me get it ready. All right. Now, of course, those of you who have heard this song before, you know that there's a, interaction part. And I'm going to ask you all to do all the parts. And not just the men do the men parts and the women do the, but my hair's stuck back there in my, there. Not just the men do the men parts and the women do the women part. Everybody does all the parts. So, turn that down a little bit. I am going to say, we need more men in kilts. And all of y'all go, huh. Always helps if you put the in there. So your deepest, lowest, most loamy, huh. And then I say, they're positively the best. And you go, woo! Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. Clap. We need more men in kilts. Huh. The women know it's true. Woo! So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. So now, that yes, 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 what I'm going for is much akin to the energy of the scene in Harry Met Sally, the famous diner scene. Yes, yes, yes. You with me? All right. Checking everything. Cecilia's saying, loving the visual of a little bell. LOL. Thanks, Mom. So here it goes like this. We need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Woo! Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. Woo! So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. It's like this. And we'll raise a pint to you. Now, I can't do all the clapping and all those things while I'm playing, so I'm going to leave it to you now. This song was written, I don't remember how many years ago. It is recorded. It's only available to the Patreon subscribers, so all the better reason to become a Patreon subscriber. It is out there also on YouTube. Just look up We Need More Men in Kilts and Celia Farran, and you'll find a really fun festival version of it. Andrea's here saying, hey, my friend, taking a break from projects to spend some quality time with you. Oh, I'm honored. Awesome. You're also here on the West Coast, I think in the Portland area. Here we go. We need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Ooh, only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. Woo! So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. And here's the story. A fair-haired young lass with a radiant smile was looking to find a mate. She asked her notorious auntie for advice upon her fate. Her auntie said, whether canvas, wool or leather, paisley, tan or plaid, of all the men, the kilted men are the best I ever had. 2, 3, 4, we need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Ooh, only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. You still with me out there? All right, moving right along. A handsome young man with a heart full of gold was looking to find a wife. He asked his notorious uncle for a wee bit of advice. His uncle said, look her in the eye, me lad, and take her lily white hand, oh. Get on your knee, a kilted knee, and be sure to go commando. 1, 2, 3, 4, we need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. Woo! I forgot to teach you the pint part where you raise your glass up next time. All right. My favorite verse. Here we go. A handsome young man. Is that right? Yeah. A handsome young man with a handsome, bare-chested, kilted young man with a six-pack was the talk of the town cafe. 2 elderly ladies came in after church. One to the other did say, that simply isn't proper. She said it with a scoff. He said, if me kilt offends you, ma'am, I'd be glad to take it off. 2, 3, 4, we need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. Don't be boring, we're a sporin'. Women love a uniform. Don't forget your belt and skiing boots. And if you wear it properly and provide us with a playful peek and flash, some leg will raise a keg for you. 1, 2, 3, all hands on deck, ready for a kilt check. We need more men in kilts. They're positively the best. Only the misguided would mistakenly call it a dress. We need more men in kilts. The women know it's true. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. So raise your pleats above the knee. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll raise a pint to you. Kilt check. Oh my goodness. You know, there's a little known fact about that song that I was thinking about while I was singing it, and that is that I started writing that song when I was in Glastonbury, England. I was there, and my friend Liz Rowrett sent me an image, the image of that kilted man that I've been using for the promo for this show, and it said, if me kilt offends, I will gladly take it off. And that's what inspired the song. And she sort of put that out there, and I said, we need more men in kilts. And she inspired me to write that song. So she's the instigatrix of that song. Erica is here saying, Sister 19 online. I think that, I'm not sure what that means. That could also be sometimes that when the code's like that, it could be a troll or a hacker. I hope that's not true, Erica, but I don't know what it means. So Linda's saying yes, yes, yes. Lori's saying yes, yes, yes. Bring on the kilts. Bridget's saying we are hoping to have a man in kilt at my dad's funeral, looking for a bagpiper. My dad loved them. That would be great. I think that would really, really suit the moment. And Bridget is saying, love that line, LOL. So yes, that song I started writing when I was in Glastonbury, England. Well, I like to pair We Need More Men in Kilts, We Need More Men in Kilts, with a goddess song that I know a lot of you know me for. It's called Everyday Goddess. And there's a part that you get to sing. Fancy that. Do you want to? Okay, good. It goes, it's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. You know what is a big deal, though, is that I just lost my microphone for my drum. So give me a moment to get that back in place, because that'll make all the difference. Cody's saying, one of my favorites, everyday goddess. Awesome, Cody, I'm really glad. And Sosu is saying, that's Shannara is saying, we had a kilted piper at my husband's funeral. However, it was outdoors, Yule, and freezing, so the sound wasn't that great, but he tried. I can imagine that was a bit of a marathon for him, being kilted in the freezing. All right. Let's see if I can get this to stay. All right. Everyday Goddess. Everyday Goddess. This show will probably be a little bit shorter than some of the other shows. And put on your calendar now, in about 8 days, I will do another show. Same place where you're watching here now. And a couple of other outlets as well. That will be the Bridget in Bulk Healing Concert. I did it last year, and so we will do it again this year as well. So mark your calendar, tell your friends, and come back here same time on the 2nd of February. Awesome. Mary's saying love. Awesome. All right. I'm just going to kick it right in. It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal, it's just another day. Goes ooh, 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 come on, sing that with me now. Ooh, 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 come on from your soul. Ooh, 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 yeah, do it again. She's a mother off to work, driving in her car. She's a goddess in the elevator, rising like a star. They say she's working like a man, but they don't understand. She's dancing with the goddess in her heart. She's that woman on the phone, smoothing out a deal. And though her back is aching, she's a goddess in high heels. She works 6 a.m. to 3, and it may be hard to see, but the beauty of the goddess runs deep. Ready? It's really no big deal, I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal, it's just another day. Goes ooh, 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 come on, sing it with me now. Ooh, 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 come on, there's no words. Ooh, 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 yeah, do it again. Ooh, 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 she's a goddess in a skirt, long lean legs. She can drop you to your knees and make you beg. We are obsessed with her body, but we don't see that the beauty of the goddess lies beneath. She's a goddess on the job, a goddess in your bed, a goddess for the children, and she keeps a family fed. You must never treat her mean, always elevate your queen. She's the everyday goddess of your world. no big deal. I'm just an everyday goddess, doing all my goddess duties, trying to find a way. I am the maiden and the mother and the crone, but it's really no big deal. It's just another day. Now, I've been singing this song a long, long time. And over the years, I have had gentlemen come to me and say, Celia, dear Celia, we love you and we love the goddess, but Celia, dear Celia, what about us? I had nothing. Nothing for years. I was thinking, wow, this song is just really about the goddess. I'm not sure how that works. And I just tried different things and I finally wrote a verse for the men. Would you like to hear it? Okay, good. This one is for all of the wonderful men out there, so many good men. And it's for the men particularly who celebrate the women in their lives. It goes like this. It's really no big deal. He's just an everyday God, honoring his goddess every day, every way. He's a warrior, he's a poet, he's a king among men. But it's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's just another day. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no... Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I forget to teach you the gospel part? This is Goddess Gospel. We're going to have a little goddess revival. We're bringing her back. It goes like this. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really, that's your part. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. It's really, keep it going now. It's really no big deal. 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 One more. It's really no big deal. It's just no big deal. Oh, that was fun. Everyday Goddess is on my Breathe album. If you want to go to Bandcamp as part of your donation for this concert, you can get music and enjoy the concert. Win, 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 win. Thank you so much for your donations, and thank you for tagging your friends and sharing it with other people. Always makes my day when I see somebody tag a friend and hopefully bring in a new person into our little sharing here. Awesome. YouTube has quite a few people on it right now. And Cody's clapping, Barbara's clapping, and Gupta is saying, yay, Celia, woohoo. Oh my God, fun. Funny. Awesome. Well, this next song is not recorded. People ask for it all the time, and it's not recorded. I don't think it's even available on my Patreon page. That's really interesting. I don't even think I have it available there. But should put that on my list of things to record. I'm thinking, okay. Just tuning this up a little bit for you, because I want to make sure that it sounds sweet. The next song is called Bard to the Bone. Of course, being a bard is a very Celtic concept. How's everyone doing out there? Barbara's saying woohoo. Love me some woohoo. Nice. Excellent. And again if you want more Celtic stuff. March 17th, we will be doing a concert just like this in the same place, same time, for St. Patrick's Day. So mark your calendar and join me again there and tell your friends, and we'll have a grand time. We'll have some good crack, as they say in Ireland. Good crack. Crack is spelled C-R-A-I-C and does not mean what it means here. Crack in Ireland means good fun, good times. Barbara's saying, it's hard not to cheer and clap so you can hear it. Oh, I know. Oh, Maurice is here and saying fun. Hi, Maurice. It's one of the things that it's hard for me doing these shows to screens because there's no applause, right? And there's always this like space after I sing. And I was thinking about getting like an applause button or something. That would be kind of fun. Put it on the list of possibilities. Barred to the bone. So, one of the things that I've noticed over the years, and I've been doing this a long time, is that people have a hard time describing to other people what it is that Celia does. So let's say you go to a concert and you want to bring a friend to the next concert. People have had a lot of difficulty explaining to their friends what they're going to go see because, there's different genres. Like there's bluegrass bands they're bluegrass bands, right? There's a Celtic harpist, like that's what they do. An opera singer, very specific, right? Heavy metal, very kind of specific genre. But what I do is just sort of a big mix. So I've been doing these concerts, like in the last year, I don't know how many, I did at least one concert every month, and every single concert was different. So like, for example, every concert I learn maybe 3 to 7 different songs and do new things and do some songs that I haven't done in years. So every time I do one of these concerts, I feel like I'm reinventing the wheel, but I have so much repertoire and I want to share it with you. So it's definitely, these concerts are much more challenging than say going on a tour and doing the same concert over and over and over again in different towns, because I get to do it once and it happens fast and it's done, and I probably take like 2 weeks preparing each concert for one shot. But then you get to watch it in perpetuity because you can go watch it later if you wanted to remember a song or something like that. So all the concerts that I did last year are available on my YouTube channel, CeliaOnline.com. Go look for me there and look in the videos section and you'll see all of those past concerts as well. So if you want more, there's plenty more out there. All right, Barbara's saying, Goop Tabla, where is the, I think you mean tip jar. I think it says top jar. So Goop Tabla can probably share that with you, but others might be interested. So there's a ticker tape down here at the bottom, which gives you all the different options of ways to donate. And then also in the description, wherever you're watching, and it looks like you, Barbara, are on YouTube, there should be in the description links where you can click to Venmo, you can click to PayPal, you can go to Bandcamp, you can go to Patreon, or you can send a check in the mail. So that's old school. You have all these different options because I like to make it easy for you. Gupta is saying, Barbara, good question. Check out it. Okay, he's saying the same thing that I just said. Wonderful. So, Barred to the Bone. This song explains how you can't explain it, how you have a very hard time explaining what Celia does and what one might see, because I have this whole comedy aspect of my career, and I like to mix that in with the shows so that there's comedy, character, work, playing the ukulele as the Trestlefoot Fairy. Sometimes I'll play my nose as Gisela Sneezenkopf. She's a professional nasalist. So I do all this funny stuff, and then I like to sing like an angel and do looping, which I'm not doing a lot of in this concert, but I do a lot of that as well. So it gets hard to explain it, but I finally wrote a song that helps explain how you can't explain it, and it's called Barred to the Bone. I wrote it on my drive from Las Cruces, New Mexico. No, is that right? No, Tucson, Arizona to Texas, San Antonio, Texas. From Tucson to Texas. And I finished it up at my friend's house, Shauna's house, and then it went into the world. So this is called Barred to the Bone. Here we go. Well, I've I've been entertaining for many years, it's true. And people always ask, what kind of music do you do? And I watch their eyes glaze over as I say, well, you see, it's a mix of Celtic folk, irreverent, spiritual comedy. But really, I am a bard, and the stage is my home. Don't try to label me, no, no, no. Creatrixing is all I've ever known. 'Cause I'm a B-A-R-D bard. I'm a bard to the bone. Well, I could sing like an angel and make you mess your britches. If vaudeville were still king, I'd be the queen with the riches. But popular culture don't seem to want nothing that they can't compress and quantify. Oh, no, no, no. And it's not in my red-headed DNA to conform or comply. You ask me why? 'Cause I'm a bard. I am a rolling stone. Don't try to nail me down, no, no. That would be like trying to nail down Jello. 'Cause I'm a B-A-R-D bard. I'm a bard to the bone. Well, I don't care for boxes, I don't care for labels. Just open up your mind and tell me if you are able to just see me as an artist. I just channel what comes through. I've got a polyamorous relationship with the muses, 'cause there's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a drunk girl in Reno who called me the female Jack Black. I'm not sure how I feel about that. There's a Christian cafe in Angola that asked me not to come back, and that is a fact. And in Cape Girardeau, the newspaper billed me as a white blues mama. True story. There it is, in ink, in the paper, me looking all fairy and wispy-like on my Breathe album cover. And there, next to that picture, are the words, Celia Farran, white blues mama, comes to Cape Girardeau. What do you do with that? I don't know. When in Rome, let's try it on for size. 'Cause I'm a white blues mama. Nobody mess around with me. 'Cause I'm a white blues mama. You can tell just by looking at me. 'Cause I'm a pink fairy nose playing men in kilt, appreciating storyteller, activist, and queen of the looper. I'm a shapeshifter, mood lifter, everyday goddess, and apparently in Cape Girardeau, I'm a white blues mama. But really, I am a bard. I'm a chameleon. I could sing it like opera, or I could lilt it like a Celtic pirate woman. 'Cause I'm a B-A-R-D beard. I'm a beard to the bone. Somebody hold the phone. 'Cause I'm a bard to the bone. They say I could be famous. Oh yes, if I could just be bought and sold. But I'm a red-headed Capricorn goddess that makes me brassy and bold. I'm a free-thinking high priestess of myself. That means I can't be told. I'm a capital B-A-R-D bard. To the center of the marrow of the bone. Bard to the bone. Eventually, I've got a comedy songs album planned, and that song will likely be on that. Free my hair here. Alrighty, Gupta was saying Charlie Brown's teacher. You must be talking to somebody else because that makes no sense to me in the moment. Gupta was saying, sounds like blues, yeah? And Barbara's saying, best song ever. Awesome, thank you, Barbara, appreciate it. So, it is now time for the shameless CD plug. Don't worry, I have a couple more songs for you, but now I need to do this shameless CD plug, or donation plug, or however you want to say it. Like, when I was on the road full time, I did a lot of CD sales, but that doesn't happen so much when you're not touring. So I've got a million seller, which means I've got a million in my cellar. So if you want physical copies of music, CDs, reach out to me personally and I can get them to you in the mail. I do have quite a few copies with me here on Whidbey Island and a million in my cellar in Phoenix. So there's all kinds of opportunities for physical CDs as well, if you'd like to do that. Now, there's so much music on Patreon, let me tell you. 170 plus songs, and when I'm done with this show, and perhaps when I'm done with the February 2nd show, I have a bunch of songs I need to record for you all who are Patreon subscribers, so watch for that, and thank you to my Patreon subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, I would love it if you joined that club, because it's really what helps me continue going forward, and I've lost quite a few subscribers in the last couple of months. I think over the holidays, people were cutting corners and saving pennies, and so I lost quite a few subscribers over the holidays, and I'd love to, refreshen that pot. So if you're on the fence, please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber. Anna is saying, it's all true. I don't know what exactly you're referring to, Anna, but you might be referring to the song, all the different parts in the song where I say, drunk girl in Reno who called me a female Jack Black, and the Christian cafe in Angola that asked me not to come back. Well, all that is true. Those are true things that happened on the road. You can't make this stuff up, some of the stuff that you come across. Tiny Venturing is here saying, just got home from work, glad you're still live, woot, woot. Nice to see you, Tiny Venturing. And Lori is saying, the very reason you are hard to describe is your musical and performance versatility that makes you totally entertaining. No way to confine you to a box of any shape. Totally unique. Woot. Thank you, Laurie. I appreciate that. I'm not easily boxed. I don't care for boxes. I don't care for labels. Right. So none of that was really the CD plug, but let me get to it. In order to do that, I need to erase some things. So fear not. Just fear not. That's all. So I'm going to use the looper to do my my donations plug, and I haven't introduced you to the band yet. So my guitar, this is Louise, love Louise, and my drum is Thelma. So we have Thelma and Louise. Yep, take a moment for that. And then here on my left, I have an iPad. I call him Mac. When I have the Bose Tower going, we call him Bose Diddley. And then at my feet is the looper, and we call her Cindy. Cindy Looper. Children of the 80s, are you with me? So that's the band. So I'm going to use Cindy to create my my little shtick here. And so let me just give you some information first. I like to educate people about how the music business is changing, because unless you're in it and you're an artist, you probably really don't know how it works. So streaming, let's talk about streaming. Streaming is wonderful, and definitely do stream, but here's the logistics of it. You would have to stream one of my songs over 2,700 times for that to equal $10 in my pocket as an artist. We get 0.007 cents each time somebody listens. So the way that adds up when a lot of people listen. This year I'm going to work harder at getting my songs more findable online, because that's been an issue for me. Primarily because when I started my career, I did not use my last name. And for a while there, I was the only Celia out there. And then a whole bunch of other Celias came out, and there's a Latin Celia who hit the charts, and then she kind of took over the algorithms. So ironically, right now, if you go to Spotify and you are listening to my music, her picture will show. So there's some confusion out there in the algorithms, which I need to fix. And then hopefully more people will be able to find me, and then I'll get more streams, and then that will turn into more revenue. So please, streaming is good. If you are going to stream the living snot out of it. Find the artists that you love, create playlists, and put them on repeat. Put them on repeat while you go run errands, and let your pets listen to them. Put them on repeat while you are sleeping at night. And if every single one of you did that all day long, it might actually add up to something for all of the different artists who are trying to make it in this world, in a whole new world. So please check that out, stream. But of course, also buy the music directly and support the artists directly and join their Patreon pages and watch concerts like this and donate, because that's really the more direct way. So a CD is $20, and if you buy a CD, I'll ship it to you in the mail, you can have that physical copy forever and ever and ever. Now, if you've ever had the experience where all of a sudden your music got wiped, or the internet goes out, or you have no power, you, if you have a CD, can be the person who goes to the closet, gets out the CD player, and will not be without your music. So consider that as well. While your friends are crying, you will have music and you will have support of the artists. So check all of those things out. Of course, you can donate from the ticker tape on the bottom here, and there should be clickable links in the information if you look at the post wherever you're watching this. So that's just information. Now I'm going to do the shameless CD plug, which is inspired by, let's see, the sound that you hear when you walk into a casino. All of the different bells and whistles of the slot machines. See, I think they put a subliminal message in that sound, saying, stay here, sit at the machine, put more money in. How about some more money? You could win if you kept sitting here. What, you're hungry now, you should get food. What about a drink? You know what, you're pretty tired, maybe you should get a room for the night. I think they do that. I think they put a subliminal message in there. So I thought that might work for me as well, but I would make my message completely overt, because I'm a Midwest farm girl, and of course I shoot from the hip, and I want to just be really earnest. So I'm going to use their principle, but make my message completely clear, completely overt, and out in the open. It goes like this. Buy a CD, 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 buy the 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 buy all the CDs. Join Patreon. Donate. So you wouldn't mind if I just kept that running after the show? Just, as inspiration, or just, to help inspire you to donate? My shameless CD plug. Well, if you need to do it, it might as well be fun, right? And I like to make everything as creative as possible. And as Lori was saying earlier, I like to entertain. And I also like to tickle your funny bone and also open your heart as much as I possibly can every time that I'm creating something for you. So thank you all so much for your support. And as I mentioned, last year I just made the shows free access and then pay what you want. And that didn't work out so well for me. I think it worked out well for lots of people, but it didn't work out so well for me. And now I'm asking for a $10 minimum suggested donation. You can certainly support with more. That would be wonderful. And a lot of people have been ever since I asked for that. So, it's important for us to ask for what we need and what we want. Each one of these shows takes about 2 weeks of my life. And so the money that was coming in was not equaling what it even cost me to use the software. So if you're loving this, and I hope you are, please consider a minimum $10 donation. Normally my concerts are $20 to $25 when I ask for a ticket. We'll see how this works for a while, and then we'll go from there. And if you have feedback and if you have ideas of how to do that better, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear it. So I have 2 more songs for you. But I gotta tune it before I do this, because Louise is feeling just a little, she could be sweeter. She could be a little bit sweeter. All right, Nevermore is saying, let's hear it, Cindy. Yeah, play it, Cindy. And Gupta was saying, steam, steam like the wind, stream, stream like the wind. I might need to start wearing glasses to read those comments or make them really big, I don't know. Stream like the wind, like you've never streamed before. Wait, easier just to buy a CD, subscribe to Patreon, buy all the CDs. Thank you, Gupta, that's awesome. Awesome. Anna Work is saying, barred to the bone. So I think you were specifying that's what you were talking about. Great. So this next song I like to end concerts with. It's not the final song, but I do like to end concerts with because I love you all so much, and I feel so grateful that I get to do what I love to do and that I get to share it with you. So thank you so much for staying with me, following me all these years. If you're new to me, welcome, and join this wonderful tribe of people who are just really, truly awesome. I know the most amazing people, and it's one of the richest parts of my life. And so when I was on the road full time, one of the challenges was how much fun it was to spend time with friends and then have to leave and go on to the next town and get to spend time with friends, but then have to leave. So having to part, I got really good at having to say goodbye. It's still not easy, but I had to. The song is called Merry Meet and Merry Part, and I wrote it when I was leaving Newfoundland, Canada, which is a beautiful, beautiful place and very steeped in the Celtic traditions. Because if you look at the map and you were to get into a boat in Newfoundland and travel across the sea, the Atlantic, you would reach Ireland. So a lot of folks came over on boats and ended on the Rock, Newfoundland, and stayed. So there's a lot of Celtic culture there, a lot of community, a lot of beauty. So when I left Newfoundland the first time I was there, I wrote this song, and I cried when I left. It was so beautiful, and I had such a wonderful time with Judith and Mary Lou and the family there. It's just so good. This is called Merry Meet and Merry Part. And the way I see it is if you resonate with my music, then I consider you my family, whether you like it or not. And if there are other people out there who are resonating with my music, then they're your tribe too. You just don't know them yet. And I love it when I can connect my friends to my friends. And I've had the chance to do a lot of things like that. And I've been able to introduce people who ended up then getting married and having kids. And I've had so many wonderful experiences of synchronicity and people getting together to do projects because I was able to introduce them. So it's one of the great sweetnesses of being out there in the world and connecting with you all. You're all amazing. Merry meet and merry part. Well, we met as strangers, but we'll part as friends. You captured my heart, now you are my kin. Oh, but I must go, though I wish that I could stay. It's a long and lonesome road, and I must be on my way. Merry meet and merry part, may we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you and I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part, merry meet and merry part. May the wind be at your back, may the road rise to meet you. No matter the weather, may good fortune always greet you. May the rain fall soft upon your field and the sun give you grace, and I'll think of you fondly with a smile upon my face. Merry meet and merry part, may we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you and I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part, merry merry part. And every soul we meet changes us forever, and with each heartbeat, I'm so glad you also see the preciousness of each moment we're together. Thank you for being here with me. Merry meet and merry part. May we merry meet again. We'll have no long goodbyes, just an honoring of clan. And I will miss you when I hold you in my heart. Merry meet and merry part. Merry meet. Oh, well, we met as strangers, but we'll part as clan. Merry meet and merry parts. Bridget is saying, I love this song, but it's making me cry today. Oh, sweetie, I get it. Obviously, makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Gupta is saying, yay. Barbara is saying, okay, now this is my favorite. Awesome. Barbara or anyone else out there, if you like that song, it is only available on Patreon, so that's one of the ways you can donate for the concert. Ticker tape down here, become a Patreon subscriber, and then that song and lots of other songs are available to you. There's different tier levels. That's how it works. There's like a $1 level, which just gets a, hey, thanks for supporting me. $5 level gives you one new song every month and all the previous songs that I've released over the years. 1 month, and then the $10 per month gets you a song every week. And that's where you get the 170 plus songs and counting. And then $20 a month gets you all of that plus the the concert club. So if you are in the Patreon group, that is the $20 group or more, then you are invited to watch these concerts without donating. And I really appreciate all your support so that I can keep doing concerts. Nevermore is saying, thank you so much for this. You can't spell beautiful without be and you. Always be you, Celia, because you are beautiful. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, I have one more song for you. So what I'll do after this next song, let me get it ready, is I'll play another song from my Bard of Armagh album, and I'll keep it going. I'll disappear, but I'll keep this going so that if you're in a chat room where it disappears, I think YouTube does that, the chat usually disappears when I click off the live feed. And if that's the case, then you can't say goodbye to your friends, and I don't think that's very nice. So I'll keep that going so you can say your final goodbyes. I will read all of your comments in the near future because they're important to me. So I can't read them all during the show, but I definitely read them. And if you did a lot of comments, then I like them all. And then when I'm liking those comments, you'll get a lot of notifications that Celia really likes you a lot. And so I will do that soon. Thank you for all of that. Lori's saying, thank you so much for helping me de-stress. You are a gift. Thank you, Lori. Oh my goodness. And anything else? Gupta is saying, again. We will have another concert again soon, February 2nd, and we will do it again, but we'll do it in a really different way. It'll be a healing concert. It'll be really focused on really going within and grounding and centering and healing. And so I think what I did last year is I asked for any healing blessings that wanted to be offered and shared. So if you have anyone who's ill or needs something, or it could be you, we do have a blessing section of that concert. So I'll watch for social media and I will ask you for that closer to that time. I don't like having to say goodbye once we get started, but we must. Let's see what I have here. Why is that not? I see. There's so many little contingencies in all the buttons and pushing that I need to do to have things work. So since we are celebrating Robert Burns Night, Robert Burns being a prominent Scottish poet, And what a lot of people do on this night is gather, and they have what's called a Burns night, and people recite the poetry, and they eat and they drink and they laugh and they celebrate. And that's been my intention here, is for us to gather and celebrate the Scottish aspect of the Celtic world, which has been fun for me because this is the first time I've ever done a full Scottish concert. And some of these songs, like Bonnie Doon's been haunting me, that song, and so I was really looking forward to sharing it with you. So this last song is a Robert Burns song, and I mentioned it earlier. Robert Burns is very famously known for Auld Lang Syne, and we are here in a brand new year, and this is when we typically sing this song, on New Year's Eve. Oh yes, I had to put the lyrics for this on my phone, so I am going to go find them. There they are, but they're pretty tiny, so we'll see how I do. And these lyrics, some of them are Scottish words. I'm not quite sure what they all mean, but I'm going to do my best to pronounce them properly and sing this for you in honor of Robert Burns, kilts, the Scottish culture, and good connections and good friends. Maria is giving us a heart. Andrea is saying, trust me, it is well worth it. Andrea is saying that. I think you might be referring to Patreon. I'm not sure. Linda's saying, looking forward to the replay to see what I missed. Yes, good point. If you are coming in later or couldn't catch the whole thing or wanted to share this with friends, the replay will be available as soon as I stop streaming. So you can go back and listen to a song that you liked a lot. You can share it with friends. You can catch what you missed. And that's true of all the concerts that I offered last year as well. So go to my YouTube page, Celia Online, DOT.com. Yes, you spell out the DOT. There in the videos, you will see all of my past concerts and all kinds of other songs and things like that as well. Okay. Oh, Anan is here. Love you, dear friend. Great concert. Wonderful. Excellent. So I'm going to sing Auld Lang Syne for you, and then actually I'm going to get that next song queued up so that that's going to be easier later. Oopsie. Yep, nope, we'll do that. We'll do that later. Sometimes the button pushing goes in the wrong direction. All right. Fare thee well. Gratitude. And much love. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot and days of Auld Lang Syne, for Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of Auld Lang Syne. We tway all about the braes and wood, the gowans fine, but we wandered many a weary fit since days of Auld Lang Syne, for Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a there's a hand might trust if fear and he's a hand of iron, and we'll tackle right, God we want for all lang syne, for all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll tackle of kindness yet for days of auld lang syne, for auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of auld lang syne. For days of auld lang syne. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy January, happy new beginnings. And stay tuned. I'm planning on doing a very similar thing that I did last year with concerts online. I hope you will continue to join me and bring your friends along. So I'm just going to read some last comments while I get the music ready for parting. And we're going to need that and this. So many details, so many details, so many details. I'll see you again here on February 2nd for a Bridget Healing concert for Imbal. Guptabla saying, Happy New Year, happy everything, friends. Thank you so much for being here. So happy you're here. Rachel is saying, blessed be. Maria is saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. Loretta is saying, blessed be. Linda is saying, wonderful. A.M. Wasa is saying, totally awesome. Maria is saying, Happy New Year. Thank you all. I promise I will read all of your comments later. Loretta is saying, blessed be. Guptabla saying, thank you, Celia, love your voice, yay you. And thank you to Guptabla and to Julia, who've been supporting out there, sharing links and connecting people and answering some questions when I can't. Really appreciate that. So, without further ado, I am going to get this song going. It's called The Parting Glass. And I'm going to put what's it called? It's called a slideshow. That's what it's called. By this time at the end of singing, my brain cells are just rubbing together and my blood sugar's really low. So finding words sometimes is a little hard for me. Thank you for bearing with me. Here we go, The Parting Glass. Yes? Maybe? Hold on. I'm working on it. There. For some reason, it's not playing, and that's really confusing me. Aha, I know why. User error.
All the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company. All the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Farewell and joy be with you all. All the comrades that e'er I had, they're so sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that e'er I had. They wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I will gently rise and softly call, farewell and joy be with you all. Oh, if I had money enough to spend, and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fellow in this town that sorely has my heart beguiled. His chin so strong, his arm so true, he alone has my heart in thrall. So fill to me the parting glass, farewell and joy be with you all, farewell and joy be with you